Okay, here's a basic handrail and toe rail construction. I'm going to go down to the bottom of this post. I'm going to take T for the tape. I'm going to choose some random point and click and drag out one side of the post and to the others. I think the best way to do this is actually draw a rectangle that's too big. If we start out here and we go long like that, snap it to that. And then we're going to take this guy and move a copy up 5 inches. So M-Alt, move a copy straight up 5 inches. That's going to be where the toe rail is. And then we'll take this one on the bottom and we'll move a copy up. Actually, it doesn't even have to be a copy. We can just take this one and move this guy straight up in the air, 36. So to give this thickness, this one we're going to pull up. I'm going to pull it up 1.25. That type of lumber is called 5/4, which is weird, but it's actually 1 1/4. 5/4 is 1 1/4, 1.25. And I think I'll make it a group. Always safer to make things a group. This one, I'm going to pull it down. And this is going to be the handrail. I think I'm going to go thicker. So I'm going to go maybe even 2.5. So make sure that gets pulled down. Then I could really design the handrail on the end. And the way I think I would do this is I would draw a center line in, because we only have to draw half of it. I'm drawing a center line. I'm going to put in an arc because we want the top to be curved a little bit. It could go to the center, or it could go a little off the center. I could maybe put a curve on the end with the A for the arc tool. Zooming in is good. Click at the top, click at the bottom, and then bend it out. Maybe I could even just touch that point. And basically, you can design any profile of a handrail you want. And here I'm going to do something like this. Zooming in always helps with the arc tool. That's actually coming out in space at me, so you want it to really stay on the surface. On face is good, means it's on the face. Okay. Okay, that's really what I want. So I'm going to move a copy out into space on the axis. And then I'm going to right click and say flip along, because I moved it on green. I'm going to say flip it along green. And then I'm going to move this bottom point. It has to be point to point. That bottom point has to move back to there. I need to get rid of this little line over here. I'm going to erase that. And this. So to test it, I can make sure that these section off into separate pieces. I think the most efficient way to do this, we could do a push-pull down like this. And to create it, we'd have to do all those things. But I think the fastest way to is say, do a copy kill. We'll take this and copy it. So on a Chromebook, it would be Control-C. Or on a regular computer, Command-C. Copy that. Copy it. Kill the whole thing. I could cut it out, or I could just press Delete. And then right away, paste in place. And it's going to put that piece back in. Now this guy, now I can just push this out, and I still want to go too long, so I'm going to go, even if I touch that line over here at the far side of the post, that's going to run it through it. And then this would be a good example of using the solid tools to do this. I'm going to make this a group. I'm going to draw a rectangle right on the surface of this post, and I'm going to push it out. And I have to push this enough so it completely eats up that post. That's fine. And for solid tools to work, this has to be a group versus this group, right? So I'm going to go to subtract, go here to solid tools, go to the third one, subtract this from the same thing. Come over here and draw a rectangle on this face. Push, pull it out. Make it a group. Subtract this from this. It worked that time. That was weird. Okay, so I just went and did on hide again. Well, and this is simple. So easy way to cut this off. Same thing, draw a rectangle right on this face. Push, pull it out. Keep expanding it until it completely engulfs that piece. Make it a group. And then we should say subtract this from this. Then I'm going to take this guy and shift click this one. They're two separate groups now. Select one, shift click the other, cut it out, get inside the component and paste it in. And we got handrails.